Hello, StarCraft fans! This is Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload. This is a game between Barcode and SonnyBlack on Honorgrounds, the latter edition. In the top left side of the map, we have the red Protoss player. It is Barcode. And in the bottom right side of the map, we have the blue Zerg player. It is SonnyBlack. All right, so a ZVP here for you today on the channel. Welcome aboard my favorite matchup. It is a wonderful, wonderful matchup for everybody. Just a lot of different things can happen. We can go Skytoss. We can see Lurkers. We can see Ling run-bys. We can see Ultras in some situations. Colossus are also good. Storm, excellent. Archon, very good at the same time. Everything is on the table in ZVP, and I think that's why I like it so much. I really think it is. Hatch first, coming in here from... There we go, Hatch first. Landing for SonnyBlack outside. He wants to get his creep spread started. He could expand here where it is safe and warm and cozy. But no, he said, I'm a man. I'm 40. If you know that reference, you watched ESPN like 6 or 7 years ago, and I don't think that's very many of my subscribers. Anyway, so yes, he wants to do his creep spread here. Probe scouting it out. Says, this is where the Hatch first is. You can try to go around it. I mean, I don't know. Probe scouting is pretty standard in ZVP. Just Protoss really want to know what's going on with Zerg early. Can do some harassment as well. Trying to see if this is a 3 hatch before pooled kind of thing, and it's not. So Barcode feeling okay about that, as he essentially is going, yes, one gate expand here. And the probe scouting stuff around. Spawning pool, about 50% complete. Extractor has 2 workers on it for SonnyBlack. I'm not, there we go. Third one now popping in. A little bit late, but better late than never, is what I always say. Actually, I saw an argument on Reddit the other day. I'm on Reddit too much, you guys. Way too much Reddit time for me. But someone basically highlighted a Facebook argument that somebody had. I mean, it's 2017, right? It's a Reddit post about a Facebook argument that somebody had where these people were arguing about the concept of better late than never. And someone was like, nuh-uh, if I shoot you in the head and then 5 minutes later I say duck, it's not better late than never. You might as well just not have done it at all. It has no worth at all. And I was like, you know what? That's actually kind of a fair point. So maybe better late than never is not as good of a saying as I always think it is. In this situation, it is, right? It's better to get gas out of your extractor with 3 workers than never get gas out of your extractor with 3 workers. It's just better to do it when you can. So in this situation, fine. It does not apply to all situations equally. However, Ling's checking to see if there are any pylons inside his main base at his natural safe-ish location here. There aren't any. Barcode is not really up to any of those kind of tricks. Double assimilator here for Barcode. Nothing out of the ordinary there. Does have Adepts on the way. Is getting Warp Gate research and moving across the map with this Adept. There should be enough to deal with this. There are 2 Queens at the natural base. Only 2 Lings with 4 more in production though, so good timing on those Lings out of SonnyBlack. Adept coming down the ramp, or the stairs, I guess, coming into the Zelnaga Watchtower, checking that out, seeing 2 Queens, and it's like, I don't know about that. I will Sonic Transfer in, though. Sonic transferring in, and really wants to see if there's another hatchery here. There is. I mean, it's under construction. It's about 50% complete. Oracle on the way. And was that all the information that we needed there? Oh, Adept gets surrounded by Lings and a Queen and dies. Ouch. That is just ouch. Alright, so this Oracle does in fact have a name. Oracle's name is Spaghetti. It is an Oracle and likes spaghetti and thinks Zerg are spaghetti and wants to eat them. Alright, so maybe this is not the smartest, not the brightest Oracle on the Oracle tree. Why can't I follow you? Come back, hotkeys. No. There it is. There is my follow ability there. So moving across the map is the Oracle, and, I mean, scouted by anything? I'm not sure if anything saw that. Regardless, there's a Spore Crawler in the main base and a Spore Crawler in the natural base for SonnyBlack. So that's just fine. Third base on the way for Barcode as well. Defended by Adepts. Link's trying to shut it down. Not going to work. Queens. 2 Queens and a Spore here. Look out, Oracle Spaghetti. Wait, your name is Spaghetti and you like eating spaghetti? That's weird, man. That's cannibalism. Is what that is. It's like naming your kid Bear and he likes to eat bears. I mean, people don't eat bears. It doesn't make any sense. Stop not making sense. People, more Spore Crawlers on the way. SonnyBlack really, okay, canceled one of them at his third base here inside his main, and then replanting it elsewhere. So I don't know, he didn't really not like it. He just wants to relocate, which, alright, I'm fine with it. Double Oracles on the way. I'm not going to name Oracle pairs. Not going to happen, so no more suggestions of those. Adepts killing some Lings, holding the Zelnaga Watchtower right next to Barcode's base. Oracle's swinging around. I mean, no kills for Spaghetti, unfortunately for Spaghetti. Overlords in places where they can scout if they so desire. Adepts, 5 adepts coming on down to where this 2 oracles are. So an oracle adept attack. I mean, the adepts aren't doing anything. The oracles are coming right inside the base by themselves. Where again, Queen, Spore Crawler, pretty good combination. Adepts trying to sneak on in to this natural base. They finish the transfer, and Pulsar being used on the Queen. Queen dies. Get rid of them Lings too. Save the adepts alive. They're cleaning them up pretty darn well here. But Spore Crawlers and Queen saying, Oracles, this is not your fight. Get out. Let our Lings deal with the adepts straight up. One of the oracles dies. We're going to assume that is Spaghetti. Sorry, Spaghetti. And the adepts are killed as well. So excellent defense there out of SonnyBlack. Got Queens, got Spore Crawlers, got Lings. The adept oracle play. Not as strong. And a Void Ray kills an Overlord over by Barcode's base. And now SonnyBlack is actually supply blocked. So not great. Not great news. 4th base on the way for SonnyBlack at 5 minutes and 55 seconds. Revelation tossed down by one of the oracles on the main base. I mean, there's really nothing to see here. It's a spawning pool. It's an extractor. Do you have any higher tech at all, Sonny? You got a Baneling Nest. All right, so Baneling Nest here for SonnyBlack, but nothing else. Void Ray is Overlord hunting. Already has 2 Overlord kills. Supply blocking SonnyBlack again. Ah! All right, so no Overlord scouting on the top left side of the map whatsoever here. Lings trying to move on into this 3rd Nexus and shut it down. But you know what? There's a cannon here. There are Zealots. There are Sentries. I just don't know about this, SonnyBlack. You can get a free Zealot kill if you... Nope. Big old Warping of Zealot says no. No, you're not. There are friends. These Zealots have friends. They have friends and they have family. Infestation Pit on the way from SonnyBlack with a macro hatch coming up at the 3rd base, and that 4th base is now complete. These drones, I was going to say, these drones are pretty unprotected. One of them turns itself into a Spore Crawler preemptively, and the other one just happily mining. Should have been dead, right? That's like that TV show, I Should Have Died. So I was a drone, I was happily mining at my mineral patch, and an Oracle flew overhead, and there was nothing to defend me. No Spore Crawlers, no Queens, no nothing. But the Oracle just flew away. I should have been dead. I saw other drones coming up later, getting picked off by that same Oracle. That should have been me. That should have been me. I'm not sure why the drone is talking with an SCV accent. That's clearly an SCV accent, but I couldn't think of how to communicate drone voice. Zerg voices are hard, as it turns out, just because they don't speak any kind of English. Unless you're Zagara or Abathur, right? Or Kerrigan or any number of other Zerg units that can totally speak English, but everything else is like... Stuff like that. Stuff like that. I can't do that anymore. Fleet Beacon on the way for Barcode. Are we going to see those carriers? I think we are. I think we're going to see carrier. Put money on the carrier square. Black. What has squares? What am I thinking of? Shuffleboard? Does Shuffleboard have squares? I am not familiar with gambling, it turns out. Oracle coming back on in. I think this is just a Revelation Oracle. I mean, it does have 9 kills, which is not shabby in the tiniest of bits. Just trying to keep an eye on different tech. The scouting's really good, actually. Another Revelation tossed down on the main base. Sees the hive. Sees the infestation pit. Lings running around getting chased away by Zealots. By Zealots. And more Stargates on the way from Barcode. Okay. Alright, so this is either Tempest or this is Carrier. It's actually 1 Tempest coming in. Ultralisk Cavern on the way. Spire coming up for SonnyBlack at the same time. Has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bases. 5th base at the gold, kind of in the center bottom of the map here. Interesting expansion pattern. Thought he would have gone for this gold up here closer to his 3rd, but whatever. He's got creep spread out here. He's going to be just fine. Charge Zealot attack at the 3rd base. No, Queen gets pinned against the hatchery and dies. Going after drones. Drones run. Drones are running a million circlings. Come in though. Holy shamoly. And all of them get saved by the Warp Prism and get the heck on out of there. Well done. Well executed drop. Mr. Barcode. 9 drones have been killed. It is 70 to 92 harvesters though. SonnyBlack is sort of killing it in macro. At the moment, it's 268 APM to 349 APM. SonnyBlack leading his opponent. It's like stupid TLO level APM. Not stupid like bad, just like hard to believe. Why Tempest exactly, Barcode? Why here? I am struggling to think why Tempest. Are you? I guess there is a Greater Spire on the way from SonnyBlack. Maybe he clairvoyantly saw, right? Clairvoyantly saw that there were Broodlords coming in like 10 minutes and just started making Tempest preemptively. Hacks! Maybe it was Hacks trying to drop some Zealots on the leading edge of this creep spread to kill some creep trimmers. Gets 1. It hacks up a queen a little bit, but she does not actually die, considering she has +1 carapace. She is a hero among Zerg. +3 ground weapons on the way for Barcode here. +1 air weapons as well. You must not forget the air weapons that you have. Lings along the left side of the map. I'm not sure what they're doing. They're trying to see if this gold base is taken by Barcode, but nope, not at all. Stasis Ward catching 3 Zerglings at Barcode's 4th base. Zealots going after, there we go, killing creep tumors, killing a creep queen. Lot of creep tumors dying. Come on, Observer, come with us. Come with us, help us on our journey. And it is, the Observer's helping out. This is nice. This is actually very nice. Using charge on a creep tumor, which is probably very non-satisfying. Mothership in the sky as well for Barcode. Ling attack on that 4th base. Shut down pretty hard. Mothership makes it difficult to make that thing happen. Lings really want to kill these Zealots. Zealots, fight for your lives. You're severely outnumbered by +2/+1 Zerglings, though. And it's close. It's close. Zealots are hanging out the Zelnaga Watchtower on the right side, and they're like, hey, Lings, don't see. Oh, they saw us. They saw us. And now they're dead. Creep spread continuing for SonnyBlack. He will not be deterred by the actions of the Protoss player, continuing to push across the left side, continuing to push across up the middle as well. Some more Zealots on the left side could get some juicy creep tumors if they weren't busy holding on to this Zelnaga Watchtower 5th base on the way from Barcode. This is macro, yo. This is like macro style of all macro style for both of these players. 70 to 86 harvesters right now. It's Ultra Baneling Corruptor out of SonnyBlack, which, all right. I mean, again, I'm not a huge fan of Banelings against ZVP, but against Zealots, sure, why not? Why not? Okay, so so Observer and Zealot group gets killed on the edge of this creep. Creep tumor does manage to survive nonetheless. Revelation tossed down on this Corruptor group, so they can't sneak up on this mothership. Tempest count looking good. 6 Tempest in the sky. Any carriers yet? But you got me excited about nothing, Barcode. I do not see any carriers whatsoever. Ling's trying to run by everything into the main base. Nope, they're going to sit here in the 3rd base. Nope, going into the main base, but unfortunately for them, a Zealot warps in, blocking their path, and an Archon finishes off most of them with Void Rays assisting as well. 1 Zergling shows up. Void Rays finish him off. Seems like overkill, but hey, the rest of the Zerg army wasn't anywhere nearby. No big deal. Templar here for Barcode. Immortals here for Barcode. +3 attack on these Immortals. These Ultralisks are not going to be super good. I'm going to just call it right now. So maybe if you're SonnyBlack, you go for the Ultras, right? Once the Ultras are dead, you morph in a ton of Broodlords, but then the Tempests are still a problem. I don't know. I don't know, you guys. Pushing across onto the creep here. The bulk of Barcode's army, as big as it's ever been in this game, he is maxed out. He's got Tempest. He has Archons. He has Immortals. He's got Void Rays. He has an Oracle. He's got a Mothership. He's got Templar in there, killing creep tumors that are leading up a little too close to comfort to his side of the map. Attempted Baneling run by into the 4th base of Barcode, and cannons just shut that thing down. They lost a cannon in the process, but totally worth it. Totally worth it here. Where's Barcode? Where's SonnyBlack? Is he going to stop this? Is he going to stop this madness of the advancing onto the creep here? Maybe a little bit overeager. And Revelation tossed down again. This is where your army is. Okay, I'll wait for the creep to recede. Maybe kill a couple more creep tumors. You know, just to make this creep fall back even further. Wahahaha. Neural Parasite on the way from SonnyBlack. We've seen this before. Oh, Observer died. Observer got too close to the Spore Crawler. Is that the only Observer in this army? No, there's still another one here. All right, Revelation again thrown down on this army. Queen gets killed by Tempest and Immortal combination. This gold base for SonnyBlack under direct assault right now. And by that I mean 2 Tempests are firing at it, which isn't a lot. It's not a lot. Can he save it? SonnyBlack has a lot of Corruptors in the sky. +1 attack on those Corruptors. Plus, fully upgraded Ultralisks on the ground. That's pretty nice stuff. Feedback on something. What did he just feedback? Viper, maybe? Maybe the Viper, maybe. This is actually SonnyBlack going forward. Ultras in the top. Corruptors coming from the bottom. Big old storms on everything. Neural Parasite tossed down on the Void Rays to try to attack their own units here. Corruptors cleaning them out at the same time. A lot of Changelings being spawned. Additionally, and suddenly all the Tempests are out. The recall does manage to save some units, but whoa! What an absolute crushing there. Now it's 130 to 198 total supply. SonnyBlack is up in the lead. It is 10,000 resources lost for the Protoss and 10,000 for SonnyBlack. I guess closer to 11 for Barcode here. So, all right. might. Maybe, I mean, that was a shellacking, but overall, he's not super down on that worker count. Killing the rocks over with this gold base that I referred to earlier. Over on the right side for his 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th base. The macro styles. The macro styles here. Corruptors flying around trying to see if there's any free stuff they can get with Corrosive Bile. The answer is no. There's not any free stuff you can get with Corrosive Bile, as it is turning out Ultralisks and Overseers and Zerglings and a very weakened Ultralisk with 84 hit points here, trying to waltz on into the 4th, but Cannons alone and Photon Overcharge just murder him. He has nothing left at all. Oracle dies. Corruptors again against Void Rays, not where they want to be. Storms chasing back as well. SonnyBlack not really quite able to get in here and do anything. He has, look at all these changelings. He almost has a full page of changelings. SonnyBlack does, just outside of his own gold base here on the left. That's weird. That's weird. And backing down. So, I mean, Barcode didn't lose a base. He just kind of got his butt kicked in that battle. So he's able to re-get up here. Already back up to 181 supply. Continuing to make Void Rays, 4 Void Rays at a time. Which, I think Void Rays are a good answer because there are a lot of Corruptors here. And Abduct isn't great. Not Abduct. Neuroparasite isn't great against Void Rays. I know that's what SonnyBlack used them on in the previous battle, but there are just so many of them. It's not like getting a big unit like a battle cruiser or a carrier to assist you in your battle. So, I don't know. SonnyBlack might make this thing work. More Vipers on the way. 5 Vipers in production. +3 flyer attack. +2 flyer carapace. Another base. 5th base now coming up for Barcode. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6th base on the way for Barcode. I apologize. 6th base, but 7 bases already up and running for SonnyBlack. 80 to 77 Harvesters, and Ultras cleaning up an attempted Zealot harassment down this right side. Just good map awareness by SonnyBlack, shutting that stuff down. When behind Dark Shrine, says Barcode. When behind Dark Shrine. When behind Dark Shrine. Cha 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 cha. Holy Infestor count. Did not realize Infestor count was that big. It is currently 14. Holy smokes, that's why the rest of the army looks kind of small. 14 Infestors, 6 Vipers. Very Spellcaster heavy for SonnyBlack. Is that going to pay off for him or not is the question of the day. Zealots trying to come down here, and again, just being met directly with fully upgraded Ultras, and it's just not enough. It's just not enough. Zealots used to be pretty good against Ultras, but they got nerfed a tiny bit. And now they're not quite as excellent. 6 kills on that Ultralisk. He is a Slayer. Slayer. A single Ultra on this left side, trying to see when Barcode's going to expand over here. And he burrows his Ultra, but there's an Observer, so that didn't really work out super well. Stasis Ward tossed down. A couple Zealots holding the Zelnaga Watchtower. Good map awareness. Good map, just keeping map awareness for Barcode right now. Ultralisk's trying to trundle into this 4th, 5th, 3rd base area of Barcode, and there are just a bunch of cannons. Not that that would be a major problem, but there are just a lot of them, and the Ultras are melee, and, I mean, they can take a lot of damage, but it's not infinite as DTs come in and clear them both on out. I think that might have just been freeing up supply. 24 Lings in production here for SonnyBlack. He's got his gold base up and running. 65 to 77 Harvesters. This is just Max Army versus Max Army throwing themselves at each other. There are the Lings popping on in. And here we go. Barcode is not afraid, moving in with his newfound Void Ray group. Currently with 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 Void Rays with +2, +2, +3 now. +3 on the Prismatic Beam. 13 damage versus Armored. Pretty fantastic. Really good against Corruptors is what they're there for. And the Corruptors might be a problem. Broodlords are out for SonnyBlack. When the heck did he make those? Did he make Broodlords? I don't know. Where'd the Tempest go? The Tempest are gone. This might be an issue for Barcode here. And he does. He decides, you know what, it's time to just pull back a little bit. He does have 2 Tempests, but I think he needs more than that. Making a Disruptor, not bad. There is a pylon right on the edge of this creep. Changelings waltzing into this army and getting stormed into oblivion. Yikes. The Changeling Massacre. Little body parts littering the creep there. More Corruptors on the way for SonnyBlack, working on a +3 flyer. Carapace dancing back and forth is Barcode with this army. Void Rays, just scary. Just really scary things right now. Viper count is currently at 6. There are 14 Infestors, 7 Broodlords, 11 Corruptors, and 6 Zerglings. Where did those other Zerglings go? Did he make Banelings out of them? Yeah, 22 Banelings. 22 banelings. More stasis wards being thrown down on the edge of the creep here. I like this. Abducting the oracles, though. No more stasis wards for you, says SonnyBlack. Nice try, sucker. Tossing down some broodlings in here so that the broodlings get stuck in the stasis ward. Excellent, excellent, beautiful choice there. Out of SonnyBlack, would not have thought to do that if I was in this situation. Of course, if I was in this game, Barcode would have crushed me with that first big Skytoss army. I would have been very afraid and peed my pants and just lost. Another base on the way for SonnyBlack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8th base on the right side here. Hatch coming up very nicely. Zealots and DTs. Again, Barcode's done a good job keeping track of what's going on. Just hasn't been super good at stopping it from happening. DTs, though, no detection. Oh, there are some Broodlords to defend this base, but not against Dark Templar. And cancel the base. No, doesn't even cancel the base. Just loses it. Big pickup. Big necessary pickup there by our Dark Templar player, Barcode. Setting up cannons on the edge of the creep. Just really trying to siege the Zerg player. Making sure this does not push any further than it needs to go. And what is SonnyBlack even really doing right now? I guess he is trying to defend his 8th base, which he's reestablishing. He has an Overseer there now. Overseer there now. Army is... I mean, that's what he's watching here. Revelation tossed down. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, basically both players are kind of setting up their lines right now, where we've got Spore Crawlers on one end and Cannons on the other end. Immortals clearing out some creep tumors, pushing that creep ever more back. 8th base on the way for SonnyBlack. Barcode has another Nexus here. Is that his 7th? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 7th base on the left side by Barcode. 65 to 68 Harvesters. Resources lost 15,300 for the Protoss. And 14,000 lost for the Zerg. Another Revelation thrown down. We do have some Changelings trying to waltz on in here. Hey guys, we're just Zealots. Don't mind. Hey, what? And they all get stormed and picked off individually and murdered. Bummer of a thing. Changelings getting caught in stasis ward up here in this main attack path up the middle. Someone needs to go. Someone needs to go. Did those Broodlings just fly in and then fly all the way back? They did. Have I seen that before? The Broodlings went in there to attack something and then couldn't find a target, and then just flew back to the... Broodlords, huh? You might have noticed I found an extra zoom. I think I found it before. I just forgot. You guys, I have 3 kids. My brain cells are dying so fast. But Shift Z gets me this far out, right? So this is normal. This is zoomed out a little bit, and this is Shift Z. It's nice. Disruptor. Purification Nova is killing a couple Spore Crawlers there. All right. So free destruction of static defense is nice. How do you Disruptors? Probe waltzes in to try to kill a creep tumor. Comes back to build some cannons, and then might go back. Not going to go back to kill the creep tumor whatsoever. So we're just taking sides right now. The bottom right hand of the map is entirely purple, while the top left hand of the map is just a lot of red on a lot of green. It's very Christmassy. Very Christmassy. Up here, faux show. Probes trying to kill creep tumors of their own, and SonnyBlack taking a 9th base up here on the north. Do I need to fast forward, you guys? Somebody do something. Somebody move in. These infestors are going to be huge for SonnyBlack, though. Purification Nova's killing some more static defense. Some more Changelings walking in and getting stormed. We're speeding up. We're speeding up a little bit. So slowly pushing in is Barcode, killing some stuff, and here we go. Storms on top of everything. Corruptors. Parasitic bomb being thrown down on these air units as well. A lot of neural parasite from burrowed infestors. Infested Terrans being tossed down to the ground at the same time. Mothership is still here, but there's so much parasitic bomb on all of these air units. Corruptors are getting obliterated by Void Rays, though. More Void Rays, however, have been neural parasited. Almost going to wear off, but they get the Mothership. A bunch of Stalkers waltzing in for Barcode. Is it enough? It's going to be the question, trying to get right on top, right underneath of these Broodlords. A storm. Somehow there's a Templar alive down here. How on earth is there a Templar here? And Broodlords are actually starting to fall. Broodlords are all gone. There are still Void Rays remaining. There are still Stalkers remaining. 7 Ultralisks in production for SonnyBlack. Somehow, I guess Barcode won that battle. A bunch of infested Terrans getting stormed. The neural parasite, though, huge problems. A ton of Lings coming in. at the same time, chasing the Stalkers away onto the cannons. And Neural Parasited Void Rays. It wears off, though, and they're backing on out. So it's 139 to 190 total supply. 15 Corruptors in production. The Ling's doing a lot better against the cannons than I remembered they would, because they are, in fact, fully upgraded. Yeah. Oh, all but 2 of the cannons that die there. Several of them die. Ultralisks moving up. This section of, again, fully upgraded Ultras. Pretty scary stuff. 29 Corruptors. It's Corruptor Ultra right now for SonnyBlack. He still also has Infestors, which are starting to regenerate the energy they've been using. 9 Infestors remaining. How many have died so far? 5. Only 5. So gold base here by SonnyBlack along the left side finally dies. Barcode reaches what he was trying to do. Narrow Parasite on an Archon. And, oh no, all the Infestors, though. The Corruptors trying to defend at the same time. The Ultralisks are getting destroyed by Ultralisks here. Corruptors clearing out everything that they can see, but still the Void Rays that remain. The Parasitic, the Prismatic alignment, very good. But more Corruptors arriving on the battle. Void Rays getting destroyed. Ultralisks clearing out the ground forces here as well. Photon Overcharge trying to do stuff, but against fully upgraded units, not as good as it used to be back in minute number 2 of this game. 200 to 151 total supply, trying to throw down storms on these Corruptors. The Ultralisks just getting surrounded by Zealots. More Ultras coming in, storming his own units for the most part. There is Barcode and DTs making use of their Psyblades against these Ultralisks, and SonnyBlack is pulling back. 6 more Broodlords on the way. 6 more Void Rays on the way. We are seeing so many bases taken. Is that a 10th base by SonnyBlack? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's a 10th base by SonnyBlack. An 11th base on the way for SonnyBlack. Yes, Barcode has 7, working on his 8th, but he's fallen behind. When your opponent has 11 bases, maybe you need to readjust. I don't know. Maybe you need to readjust what you're trying to do here. Broodlords coming down on the 7th base attempt out of Barcode and shutting that thing down. I don't think he can save it. He's going to cancel. The Broodlord's actually pulling off to try to kill Zealots instead. There it is. Gets it. Gets the Nexus. 196 to 168 total supply. Barcode is macroing back up extremely well. The Lings are not joining this battle. I don't know why. They'd be useful. They'd be useful. A lot of Archons on the ground, though, with +3 attack. Perhaps that's the problem. 5 Archons down here for Barcode. But losing that base was a huge mega problem. The Burrowed Infestors are trying to do something sneaky here. I think if they Neuroparasite the Archons, all of the Archons might just be enough to do this thing. Is there an observer with this army? Can they see those Infestors? Is he going to try to sneak around the back? If they can sneak around the back somehow and assist with this battle, I like their chances. Archons doing very well against the Broodlords, Void Rays as well. Lings trying to come in. Corruptors trying to assist at the same time, but again, Storms and Void Rays very good against all of those things, and somehow the Protoss army is entirely unopposed right now, marching directly in to SonnyBlack's 4th and 5th bases here. There are Spine Crawlers of no use. There are Queens of no use. There are Lings knocking down the 4th base of Barcode, but he doesn't care. He doesn't care. Here come the Infestors from the backside. Can they Neural Parasite? What's important here? Tempest, maybe. Void Rays, probably Void Rays. The Archons, though, would be a good target right now. There are 92 Lings in production for SonnyBlack with 14 Corruptors. Can he do it with Corruptors and with Zerglings? I don't know. The Archons do so well. There's the Neural Parasite on a bunch of these Void Rays. The Storms trying to keep the Infestors, trying to kill the Infestors, rather. Stalkers dealing with what they can. A single Void Ray trying to deal with all of these Corruptors. No, not going to happen. Another Neural Parasite on a Void Ray, up to 4 kills, but now it's fighting for the Swarm. 3 Infestors remaining. Somehow these Archons are still alive down here. 31 kills and 9 kills. 13 kills on the Immortal DT with 7 kills himself, and the ground army still alive. Some Stalkers coming in to reinforce. How did that happen? But I think the Zerglings might be showing up any moment now. But again, against Archon, I don't know. DT finally cleans out the Ling infestation at this completely defunct 4th base. And the 10th and 11th bases are up for SonnyBlack. Where is that? Oh, Neural Parasite and an Archon and an Immortal, and now they're fighting each other. The Archon and the Immortal going at each other to the Zerg's entertainment there, and then they are both murdered mercilessly by the swarm. It is now 200 to 114 total. Supply, Archon, Zealot, Stalker, Immortal, DT, Templar. Trying to get some good storms off. And oh no, the flank from the right side. No, they all get surrounded by the Lings. The Mothership Core dies, and that's it. Barcode with the GG. Taps out. And our Zerg player is victorious. Holy shamoly. What a macro fest that was. I mean, that was, look at how much stuff died. Look at how much stuff died. Resources lost here, 57? Is that 57,000? No, 47, 40, 55. 55,000 resources lost. No, 57 for the Protoss. And 56,000 lost for the Zerg. I mean, just immense amounts of units here. 421 Zerglings died, 16 Ultralisks, 50 Corruptors, 13 Broodlords, 11 Infestors in exchange for 12 Archons, 74 Zealots, 12 Templar, 37 Void Rays, 20 High Templar. That's not good. That's not good news. And a Mothership. Just a brutal back and forth there. I think either player could have had it at any time. It was just SonnyBlack's macro, keeping up on his injects, keeping up with something of a bank. He didn't have a huge bank at any point, but enough to make 92 Zerglings when he needed them, some Ultra support, and some Corruptors. And just a bit of a lucky spot there, right? He comes in right as the High Templar are coming down. If this army has Templar on top of what this is Immortal. Again, Immortal's pretty good against Ultralisks. Some DTs in here, some Zealots to deal with the Zerglings, Storms eating those up as well. I don't know. I think this game could have gone a little bit longer, but those Templar got picked off, and sometimes the little things that end it. And so that's going to be it from me. This has been Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload. Go ahead and hit that like button. Hit the subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, and Patreon, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.